The performance was terrible. The outcome was disappointing. And I think we have a mountain to climb now if we are going to move further out of the group. But the way things are, I am not positive that we can, because we have dug ourselves into a hole now. That's the way I feel. Football is very funny. We may get there and defeat Bosnia and Argentina. You never can tell. But the way I'm saying it, I don't see that happening.
Uh, well, about the match, what I just noticed that we didn't play up to maximum capacity as a team and as a nation. So I think we still have other things to do. We still have 2 matches, but we are in a very critical situation now. But I think we can still make it if we can up our game. That is what I believe.
Anyway, to me, to my own best of knowledge, fine, I may not be able to analyze it the way you people, you're a journalist, and also, but in terms of sports, but to me, they didn't play to expectation. They played below expectation. What I believe, like Uche and what do they call it, and Obasi, they're supposed to be in that team, so that like our attacker, at least they should be able to get more closer to the opposite team, so that they give them more pressure. But like this one now, they're just playing. I call it a volleyball. Honestly, they don't have the tactics. They don't have creative players who can study the other opponents, their weakness, their strengths. So I say it's changed the game. But according to what people are saying this morning in the office, people say you should have leave Moses and remove what's it called? This Nausa guy.
Ahmed Musa.
Yes, Mohamed Musa. And leave and bring in Osaze, so that you have the full force in the front, where the maker will start distributing, is a distributor. So in combination with Eminike, at least we are going to have a great. At least if it is 3 points, I think it's okay for us.
I would say categorically that the absence of those players is what is affecting the team. Because ordinarily, when we went to the Nations Cup, it dropped some guys, and people were like, why did you drop these guys? But, when you have good results, a lot of things will not be talked about. I think why people are bringing so many things up now is because they didn't perform very well. Assuming we had won yesterday, definitely people will not, even if they want to mention it, it will not be in a very negative manner. But because we've not done well, and the boys, they did not live up to expectation, definitely people start saying that you should have injected Ideye, you should have injected Oduamadi, you should have injected Aruna, Lukman, and so on. So that's just it. When you have results, when we won the Nations Cup, it was say, we didn't give them a chance. Yes, we didn't give them a chance, and they performed. Assuming the same thing was replicated during the match of yesterday, we will not have much to complain about. So that is normal. It's normal that when we don't have results, people will have a lot of issues to raise against you. When you have results, even if they have some things, they will keep it to themselves. Even if they want to say it, it will be in a constructive way. So I think that is just basically what we are seeing here now. And what I noticed is that look at Messi. When Messi was playing, if you look at his worth, he's one of the richest players, on the planet today. But yet, you see that he's very energetic. He was up and doing. But some of our guys, they always feel on top of the world. That is the problem. We are not focused, determination. In those days, in USA 94, we could see, these guys talk about Finidi, Amunike, Uche Okechukwu, Samson Siasia, Amokachi, even Keshi himself, though he played only 1 match in that tournament. But you see these guys that whenever they're on the field, they play their heart out. So, and that is what we need. Even if we bring all the best, the moment you assemble them, I don't know whether there is this, disease in that national team. The moment you assemble them, that is the end. They will just be, on top of the world. They will they will be.
Let's say, let me say our team is not well prepared for the match. For the tournament. I'm not well impressed with the attitude of our boys. Let me say I'm disappointed. I was disappointed.
That is the purview of the coach, and that's why he's being paid such a huge amount of money. I don't want to fault his substitutions or whatever, because don't forget it was the same person that put Moses in the game in the first place. So for me, it's not about who played or who didn't play. It was about the performance of those 11 players on the pitch at every point in time. If we had played with a man down, we could have excused it that okay, maybe because we were lacking a man or two, but we had 11 players on the pitch for 90 minutes and injury and extra time, and we couldn't string 2-3 passes together. For me, that was a shame, and that is not the kind of performance that will earn you that should earn you even a draw. All things being equal, I think it was a testament to how poor the Iranians were that we were able to get away with a draw. That's the way I see it.
I think the coach hasn't made the blame whole, in the sense that he know the player to pick for the team, but I don't know the criteria he used in picking those players. Fine, he know the best, but the will as spectator, we may not 100% up to his own tactics, but to us who are watching the match, those guys, they didn't play to what we expect them to play. We know, like Nigerian, we are aiming, to see some guys in that match, like the people who I mentioned so far. They didn't play to what we expect.
It still boils down to the result of that match. Assuming we won that match, nobody will raise eyebrow. But technically, I always believe some of our African coaches, their technical sagacity cannot be compared with some of their colleagues, outside the shores of Africa. Because there are some things that you look at and you begin to question yourself, But that is football for you. If the match has been won, then nobody will talk much. Even if they want to talk, it will not be as high as what we are seeing now. But let us hope and believe that this match will be a wake-up call on them, and they will put their hearts together and be determined. That is determination. They should be able to play up to their maximum capacity. Not that you just get on the field and you be dancing up and down. Even after the match, I watched when Eyama was being interviewed. They didn't feel it. You're just saying, well, we'll try our best. Our next match, we don't know. We just try. They don't feel it the way Nigerians are feeling it, and that is the problem we have.
I can't blame the coach per se, but let me just say the guys didn't put their best. They didn't put their best at the game, so it's not a matter of blaming the coach, you understand. But I believe by the next match, they should put on a better performance.
Yeah, like I said, everything is possible in football, but the way I'm saying it, we blew our chance at getting the easiest 3 points that we were likely going to get from the group. Having said that, we have 6 more points to fight for. If we get our hearts right, who says we cannot defeat Bosnia, and on a good day, we could have our luck against Argentina, or at most, if we are able to defeat Bosnia, it puts us in a very, very strong position, because what that means is we're going to be on 4 points even if we lose the last game, and Bosnia, if they win against Iran, it will have no effect whatever. You understand? So for me, I think the only thing we need to go and do is concentrate. We should forget about Argentina now. The mistake we made going into yesterday's game was we were focusing on Argentina, forgetting that before we have a chance against Argentina, we need to win against Iran. Now that we have not been able to do that, we need to forget Argentina, focus all our energies 110% on Bosnia. If we are able to get any kind of win against Bosnia, that will put us in a strong position to play Argentina. We go for it. At the minimum, a draw against Argentina, even if we lose, it will still put us in a strong position, because we will be on 4 points, Bosnia will be on 0 points, and Iran will be on 1 point, all things being equal, if they also lose to Argentina, and I think they will. So for me, we are still in with a chance. But are we ready to take the chance? Do we have the team to do that? That's what I cannot say.
I want to be a patriotic Nigeria, so I believe, or I'm having the feeling that we'll still qualify if we beat Bosnia, and a draw with Argentina is possible. It's possible. It is possible. We might not be able to beat Argentina, but a draw is possible if they play up to their maximum capabilities. It's possible.
Against Bosnia, I'm not sure if Nigeria will skate through those guys. I'm not sure, because watching what Ghana played yesterday night, I don't think we can win that match against Bosnia.
Well, for them not making this 3 points, which is the main things, it's very, we are moving on the tight rope. If we don't beat Bosnia, they should just pack their logo and come back home. So let us come and rebrand ourselves here. But if they can't put more effort to win Bosnia, like say 2-1 or whatever, I think they can still move ahead. And the other, Bosnia beat either Iran, whatever. I think with me will be okay. At least I have the belief that our normal permutation now. If someone does not win, we will win, and now
rely on somebody's performance.
So Nigerian and Argentina will come the middle, will qualify for the group.